Good morning. Sergeant First Class Reginald Knight, retired, reporting. I hope you're having a great Saturday on this Thanksgiving weekend 2025. And I'm up early for good reason. I was provided a video this morning, and I took a look at it, and I thought for a minute, and then all the dots connected, and then the idea clicked. As you may or may not know, if demographic trends continue, that Hispanics will be the majority in the United States by 2050. This is the whole problem with this Heritage Foundation and Trump administration stuff. They are trying to reverse course so that America can stay an all-white majority. So now the Heritage Foundation has come out with this term, method, and they call it remigration. Remigration, in layman's terms, is to return all non-white citizens to their country of origin, whether they were born here, naturalized, or not. And it makes sense to me now that ICE took helicopters and rappelled on roofs in Chicago over the summer, capturing black families and handcuffing them in the dark of night. It makes sense to me now that the narrative that this Afghan who helped American troops in Afghanistan would come all the way from Washington State to DC to commit crimes, unaliving a white girl, which will incense the sensibilities of the D.W. Griffith Birth of a Nation crowd. It makes sense that the Trump administration changed migration policies to favor white South Africans and deny access to everyone else. It makes sense that they are trying to limit these social programs, even though most of them are white. It is an all-out press to keep this republic in the white majority. Now, that's all fine and good, because as I continue to watch the video, these guys are talking about they'll use violence and force and so on and so forth, but there's one little sticking point in all of this. There are millions and millions of veterans like me who have retired from the service, who have been trained not just for conventional warfare, but urban as well. That's going to take some doing. And all the Latino and Hispanic soldiers, airmen, Marines who have fought, bled, and died for this country might have a different opinion on what they are considering. But I want you to be aware of it, because none of this stuff is done in the vacuum. It all makes sense to them. It's all part of the quote unquote secret plan to keep America America. And the fact of the matter is, excuse my French, but I am as American as any motherfucker that ever lived, okay? This is my home. I could go someplace else and live out my days, but I have sons who have aspirations. And if it comes down to some sort of tussle, I guess I'll expend whatever life I have left here. But I want you to know what they're planning, on how all these things are connecting. And here again, you don't have to believe me. Look at that phrase, remigration, and then follow the links. You'll see what I'm talking about. There's no need to get angry. There's no need to be afraid or anxious, because thinking one thing is fine, but doing it is going to take some doing. Sergeant First Class Reginald Knight, retired, reporting. Have a good Saturday.